A man is undergoing a heart transplant surgery, but he surprisingly remains conscious after anesthesia, although his body cannot move. But he could hear the sounds around him from the conversation of the medical staff. John heard the shocking news. It turned out to be a meticulously planned murder. Then he tore off the adhesive tape and pulled out the oxygen tube, Saturday up from the operating table. But when he stepped off the operating table, he realized that his body was still on the operating table. John had lost his father since he was a child. The mother was very strict with him from a young age, but fate played a joke on him. He possessed wealth while also having a flawed heart. There is always a risk of life, threatening danger. He urgently needs a healthy heart transplant, but his blood type is rare. He can only wait for a compatible heart in the long run. Jack became a good friend of John's. It was because Jack saved him when John had his first attack. His mother thought this surgery had a high risk. It should be done by a top doctor. She invited Jonathan. This person has extensive experience. What's important is that he has had a long friendship with his mother. But John still hasn't changed his decision. John has an underground girlfriend. She is the assistant to the mother. Due to the disparity in status, John cannot go public. He knew his mother would definitely not agree. John felt deeply guilty and decided to marry Masha that night. John received the message. He was told that a compatible heart had been found. After receiving the message, his mother also rushed to the hospital. His mother persuaded John to choose Jonathan for the surgery, but John still refused her. Under Masha's gaze, John was pushed into the operating room. During the surgery, John found himself still conscious. John felt his chest being cut open, at the same time as feeling the pain. My heart was filled with fear. This was the beginning of the incident. Mansa entered the operating room and questioned. It turned out that the person who wanted to die was actually Mansa. John arrived at Jack's office. He saw a photo of Mandy and Jack on the wall. It turned out that Mandy had once been a colleague of theirs. The members of the group were all entangled in medical accidents and in debt. After Jack learned of John's identity, he devised a plan to gain his trust, while also having Mandy hide near John's mother, so that they could both benefit from the inheritance. Not long after, Jack declared the surgery a failure. The mother found Masha very suspicious. She was incredibly familiar with the hospital's equipment.
Sometimes you have to hold the button down for a while to get it to work.
So she took Masha's bag when Masha entered the operating room. Inside, they found many letters. The addresses on them were all for this hospital, and her name was also fake. The mother called to tell Jonathan the truth. Everything was arranged, and then I chose to take medication to end my life. Jonathan arrived at the scene quickly, rapidly pushed her into the operating room, and drive away that group of evil people.
You can go. We've been prepped.
What do you mean?
You can run. Police will be here soon.
The mother's soul saw John's soul during the surgery. John knew that his mother was saving him with her heart. As the surgery was successful, the souls of the two made their final farewell, and John, with the heart of his mother, was reborn.